Firefighters often say during wildfire season that this is the worst wildfire season ever. We've been saying that a lot. 2020 has really proven to be just that. As we all witnessed this year, wildfires today are burning more aggressively than we have seen in the past. It's due to the increase in fuel, years of drought, and a warmer, drier climate. The key to our success in combating wildfires across the state of California is through the California mutual aid system. And you can see it, progress through mutual aid, or as we like to say in the fire service, neighbors helping neighbors. You see, not any one agency can fight a large fire alone. And through the use of mutual aid, fire agencies across the state are able to quickly send critical resources to the communities that are most in need. Now, the use of technology is one way the fire service has adapted to better combat wildfires today. Technology allows us to be more efficient, it increases overall situational awareness, and it allows us to better distribute critical resources and improves community safety. Today, I'm proud to show you some of the latest technology that we are using in our efforts to combat large-scale emergencies. All the resources that you see today benefit the entire state of California, not just the county of Santa Clara. Many of these resources are available to be deployed through the California mutual aid system to any community that is in need. I want to acknowledge and personally thank Senator Bob Hertzberg, who couldn't make it today, Assemblymember Evan Lowe, who is here, for their unwavering support of the California Fire Service in our efforts to build safer communities. The Moses units that you will see today were made possible due to their direct efforts. I also want to thank the Santa Clara County Board of Supervisors for all their support in our efforts to improve responder capabilities through new and improved technologies. And on a personal note, as a fire chief, it is pretty amazing to have the board of leaders that I have within the Santa Clara County Board of Supervisors, because their first thought is get the resources to where they're needed. We'll work out the logistics later. Chief, make it happen. It's a pretty amazing thing as a fire chief to be able to have and work under that leadership. Lastly, I want to thank the California Office of Emergency Services for entrusting Santa Clara County Fire Department with one of 6 Cal OES incident support units that serve the entire state of California, and that's right here behind me, OES 5262. So with that, I want to go ahead and move on to Assemblymember Evan Lowe to say a few words, and please stay after the comments to look through some of the equipment. We have staff here that will answer all your questions, and thank you again for coming.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Chief. I appreciate the opportunity to be here and to join with our colleagues as well in this endeavor. I first want to thank the men and women in uniform to taking the time to serve us each and every day. And it's oftentimes that you are absolutely saving lives. So thank you very much for your continued service. It becomes that much harder each and every day, and we know how busy you are. I also want to thank our local elected officials who are also here, because you are also on the front lines in helping to support the necessary implementation of public safety in our communities. And so thank you very much for your service. You've heard from Chief Bowden about the importance of this technology, but he was very humble in not telling the true story. We saw historic wildfires, unfortunate death in 2017 and 18 in the state of California. Our chief called me, and I recall I was in between meetings, and he says, we need to do better. Our community deserves better. And we in Santa Clara County need to lead by example. In all 58 counties, we are a home of technology. We are a home of innovation. Now, let's ensure that we get the type of resources that we deserve. And so through his advocacy on a regular basis, he was a frequent flyer in our office calling time and time again during the state budget negotiations to say, can we get $4 million for the County of Santa Clara to unveil this technology that can be utilized throughout the state and other areas, in which case we were successful in being able to deliver specifically this technology. But that's, again, due to the strong advocacy of our fire chief. So it is to be said, kudos to you for your tenacity and ensuring that we get the type of technology to help save lives. Which was equally important for us to recognize is that we in the Bay Area are front and center with respect to the wildfires. And we've seen and we know that we are at war. We are at war with wildfires and the devastation that continues to occur. And we will not stop. We know that we will expect better. And that's why it's important that we see the partnerships at the state, county, and local levels to ensure that we have the type of services to communicate in an effective manner. And recognize that this might not be a sexy topic, but it's important that we have the safety net that exists. And again, it goes to show the work and the collaboration of our community partners as well. So having said that, let us continue on and build off of this effort and demonstrate the strength here in Santa Clara County throughout the entire state. With that said, I want to now introduce my supervisor, the one and only supervisor, Supervisor Ellenberg, who has been equally as fervent in her advocacy to public safety as well. Please join me in welcoming Supervisor Susan Ellenberg.
Good morning, everyone. I am just glad to be here, glad to be anywhere, frankly. But the opportunity to share good news is one that I couldn't pass up. I have so much gratitude for Fire Chief Tony Bowden, Senator Bob Hertzberg, and Assemblymember Evan Lowe for their tireless advocacy and effective work on behalf of Santa Clara County residents. I'm proud to be the chair of the Public Safety and Justice Committee and intend to remain a strong and staunch advocate for this work as long as I am in this office. 2020 has been a tough year. But just as the county has led in its response to the health crisis, I am so proud to see us lead in our efforts around wildfires and other natural disasters as well. Today, I'm excited to share with all of you this new technology that will aid in both the communication and monitoring of wildfires in a more seamless manner between all of our agencies. From a county standpoint, this new technology is critical to our ability to more quickly detect and locate wildfires and deploy appropriate resources to fires in Santa Clara County throughout Alert Wildfire network of cameras. We will be better able to make evacuation zones easy to understand and communicate to our residents through the Zone Haven evacuation tool. And we will be giving our local agencies the very best ability to share critical information and to see a common picture during an incident through the Intera Situational Awareness tool. And before I end my comments, I want to take a moment again to thank our fire departments, all of the men and women in uniform, and those that support them who truly keep all of us safe every day. Thank you so much, and please stay for the tours.